water signs today. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This is going to go over the month ahead. We're going to go into your energy, career, relationships, and then any guidance. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Alrighty. So, right on my blessing and prayer, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to try and do live reads tonight. I didn't get to them last night, so hopefully tonight, Saturday. Alrighty. Oh, if you're interested in a private reading, please check the description below. All right, we've got Vast Vistas with 43. Looking at travel, the mountains are big for someone here. I like cabin. There's a cabin for someone, a family cabin. Boundaries with 4. You got to recluse a little bit. The healthy boundaries are needing set up here. This getaway that you do, it's like if you can get to the mountains, you can understand how you can set this up. Or even if this is just a walk at the park or something, you definitely need to get outdoors. But who you bring with you, who you allow in your life, things like that are getting addressed. A cleaving, a separation. Being on the defense, though, with it. It's like a lookout. This person might try to follow you if you leave them. Courage, yeah. Vikings in the New World. Moving forward, though. Once you get these boundaries set, it's like onward ho and off you go. And then miracles. Expecting the big to happen. It's just this little bit of reflection and boundary that's got to get set up. Oh, hello, welcome, love. All right, let's get into your energy. Hey, Divvy. Yeah, these are tarot. Well, technically, I think those are called oracle cards. But these ones are tarot. Yeah, the decisions. 2 of Pentacles. And again with boats for someone here. A fishing trip's going to be good. Welcome. 9 of Pentacles. Definitely just deciding what's best for you. New routes to pursue. Travel again somewhere. A trip. And the Sun. Once you get that clear guidance, though, like I said, just off in this brand new, wonderful direction. It looks good for you. I'm happy for you. Less stress. I've got sunflowers. It's like better friends. And the things with sunflowers are what? When the sun's not shining, they look at each other. You've got sunflowers that you're going to be meeting for someone here. The Sun again. You get this. You get to be you. You're so much happier. The world's brighter to you. It's and the Magician. Abracadabra. Definitely manifesting good things. Good people. Tapping into those gifts. I've got Page of Swords and Justice. I've got clear communications coming through for someone here. Cutting off anyone who's at a lower energy, lower level, lower vibe, just new gifts for someone here. You're learning new gifts this month. But either way, you've got justice and balance. And things looking good for you. The sun again, coming through with the sun. Um, Something to do with it's like summer vibes, but not. But going past that one, it's like your inner sun shining. You know, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and King of Pentacles. It's going to be a financially good um, decision that you're making here. Profitable too. Grounds you. It's good for you. But definitely about working on stuff yourself, those gifts. Sorry, I got hot. Hey, Organic. I'm good. How are you? I'm not really trying to teach a class today. Sorry. You can book one with me if you want to learn it though, or talk about this stuff. All right, let's get into work. The devil. Yeah. Some of you are making a good job. That new territory is a new job. That's good for you though. The Hermit. Clarity of mind is needed here. Yeah. Hanged Man. You might be being ostracized at work. But this is happening for a reason, because this is the kind of toxic work environment that you're in. You're going to keep facing this. That's why Spirit's having to come up now, like, get away from it. Get a new one. Get a new job. Others of you, it's going to be a person. Yeah, Page of Swords and the Magician. This person sends shit to you. Eight of Swords. They say shit about you. They send shit to you. This is a toxic coworker, and for some of you, the boss is not going to fire them, so you need to go somewhere else, because bitch is stupid. High Priestess, you know it though. You can feel it. Energetic spine. I have a girl, you very attractive, and you guys spied on in the bathroom. Nine of Cups. And the Hierophant. Really take that pause to yourself for this month. There's something better. Much better for you. Five of Cups. Yeah, you gotta leave this place. It's just gonna keep depleting you. Financially, is it even worth it? What you're putting up with? Alright, let's get into your relationship. We've got King of Cups and Six of Cups. Good for you. Stabilized relationship here for some of you. Pursuing a love, that love being reciprocated. Oh, the card. Page of Wands. Some of you are going to be looking at having some fun dates here. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Ooh, Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords with the Queen of Wands. Someone's nervous here about their body. I've got fears of bodies, body issues coming up. Passionate for someone here. Being worried it's too good to be true for somebody else. But it's not, like it's an actual good relationship. It's just fears, you know? Queen of Swords. Truthful, honest communication. This person may also be very intellectual, articulate, that you have your eye on. Good conversation. Knight of Pentacles and Four of Cups. For some of you, this is a missed opportunity coming back around. That's why you're nervous about it too. For some of you, this is someone from your past. With the Five of Swords being there, it may not have been the nicest ending between you. But they want to invest long term with this now. They may have been more playery in the past or just emotionally immature, but with the King of Cups here, they've matured emotionally. But they think about you a lot. They miss you. King of Pentacles. Much bigger investment from this person this time around. Like I said, set dates. And someone maybe like thinking about spoiling you. And I know, I'm laughing with you because this motherfucker wouldn't spend a dime on you. Like, or you know what I mean? Well, he may be. But, you know what I mean? But, like, now he's like, I want to pay to do this with you. I want to pay and do that with you. Well, right? Sometimes it's worth getting into the piggy bank. Are you going to get where you want to go if you don't? Oh, man. Your guidance. Ooh. Six of Wands and the Lovers. Ooh, that's going to be a good one, though. Four of Cups again, yeah. 10 of Wands and I'm sorry. I've got an apology for someone here definitely coming through. But yeah, this is a ex. Let's come back around. Queen of Cups. There's a delicateness, a very, very nice softness in this relationship that balances out. King of Swords. For some of you, this person was gifted. And they were kind of just expecting you to be like everybody else. So they did their usual tactics. And then they fell in love. And then it was like, well, shit, I botched this. But they think about how tender you are, how kind you are. Like I said, delicateness. Gentle touch. Knight of Swords. Things are getting turned up, though. Eight of Pentacles. Things are just lining up different, like, than they were before. I have, be cautious of your pride here. Others of you, you're looking at a relationship that puts you up in your community. Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Tower. With Hanged Man. Yeah. You're more hesitant this time. You may have, not, well, it's some boundaries. You definitely have them up. But it's not that it's not work, you know what I mean? Listening to your intuition, though. Because this is a general collective, not private one-to-one, so. Bully, yeah. For you guys dealing with that at work. Others of you, when this person left, that's what happened to you. And then we have pride and schedule. They may not have made as much time for you in the last time you guys were together. But now that you know what I mean, they want to. It's not just gonna be their time, their whatever. You know, an actual relationship. Endorsement and gift. That's what I'm saying. This person, an aid. They may want to help you if you need it. And it's honestly not a bribe. Like, someone wants to spoil you, or you want to spoil someone, depending on the energy I'm tapping into. Yes, they're telling the truth. They're gonna hold themselves accountable. They know they have to get you, and it's like I want you, so yeah, I'll do the thing. You know, I'll do the thing. I will tell you the truth. I will say I'm sorry, because if I don't, then I lose out. Aquarius. Time for somebody. Others, it's the intellect. Your intellect is just very attractive. And then Taurus. Getting into those central energies. The hard work and dedication this time. Others of you were looking at what are we looking at? The actual birth month. Oh, my daughter's birthday's tomorrow. I forgot that. Happy birthday. Well, I mean, like, I didn't forget it, but, like, you know what I mean? It just popped in my head. Right. Release and accountability. Right? Baby birth and beginning on the bottom. Definitely more invested this time. If they get to this time. You know what I mean? That's what they're hoping for. Got somebody who's still trying to figure out how to say what they want to say. And it's like they're going to miss their chance because all they do is sit there and think about how to say what they actually need to say. And it's you open your mouth and go, hi. And then whatever else comes out. Blocked. They're energetically blocked from you. And they're not happy about it. You may have them blocked on your phone, so it's like they gotta show up. They gotta show up at the house. Not interested, not intrigued. Yeah, they treated this not the way they should have the first time around. They may have blocked you when all this first started. And then driven and ambitious. We've got these qualities. And especially when it comes to work. Have the courage to pursue something new. Because It's going to be good for you. Attractive attraction. Whoop. Sorry. Jeez. We have forgiveness, forgiving, and patient. Wow. And they just, they want more time. But that's all they ever wanted, right? More time. Don't put your life on hold. Got anger sticking out on the bottom here. And hope. This person may have struggled to, with their emotions, like I said, there's this maturity now that wasn't there before. They might have just, I got little pissy and temper tantrums, you know what I mean? Grieve. And then I've got link, absorb, or combine. This person attempted to do a binding on you, so you couldn't get away from them, like a binding on your heart. Put your shields on every day, you know, if you need a good prayer. Got mine on the post. Well, somebody was focused on money. Like I said, they didn't want to spend the money before. Now they want to spoil you. Lifetime. Looking at the love of a lifetime. And then co-workers. Being aware of them shady ones. Again, don't ignore that. I know you've got good love energy around you, but co-workers have different energy. Thanks. And then education. Don't be afraid to pursue that, or pursue a job where you don't have the education requirement that says on the application. There's actually people that will hire people that don't have any education in it yet and help train you. So don't be afraid to pursue something that you're feeling called to just because there's a requirement on there that you don't feel like you meet. You know what I mean? Get that out there. Got sex on the bottom for someone, yeah. Hey. Well, what happened when I knew this that lane? Legit. Oops, there you go. Wisdom. Well, the number 5 here, lessons finally being learned for someone. Like I said, you have wisdom in you, not having necessarily the education. You know what I mean? Definitely pulling on your inner wisdom here, though. With this hermit and this hanged man, taking that pause to reflect. Learning spirit guides, working with them. Co-creation with the divine. Got mental conflict. I was going to pull to that Page of Swords again. Somebody at your job. Especially if you're getting headaches a lot. Stand your ground with number 7. Those are those boundaries. Being the authentic you. Boundaries being big, though. solar plexus chakra, your inner sun. Uh, Passion ignited and destiny with prosperity beginning. Definitely a new beginning here for you. But that change of career is really going to help you. All right, let's get your African goddess. It's like you were misunderstood, but you're not going to be. I've got Oshan, Fearless Love with 25. Definitely the reflection. Your inner goddess, all that. All right, Oshan. Um, Goddess of Fearless Love, Yoruba, Nigeria, Temple Lovers, Element Water. Goddess Oshan is the exalted Orisha deity of honey, sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. Again, with the Taurus vibes there. But the Yoruba Lady of Gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. Embodiment. You are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Looking into love languages and taking that quiz, um, how you actually communicate love more comfortably, would definitely help you. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess Declaration. I give love, I receive love, I am love. Onyx, seeing the future, responsibility, stamina, and self mastery. Again, your inner wisdom in something, even if you haven't had the formal education, getting in as a secretary somewhere or a receptionist, and then getting a training program through them, something like that. But this one can help you this month with it. Feel free to pause this later too. Pull any energy you need off of it. Listen, if someone's kid is getting bullied at school, I don't know, I just got hella mad. Like, whoa. I've got angels. Call on Ezekiel. And Ezekiel's one of my favorite angels, and he likes to have fun with it. Like, this person might shit their pants in the middle of class. Uh, right? So, Ezekiel trip them out of nowhere, throw their shit out of their arms. Like, what the hell just happened? I love Ezekiel. He's funny. All right, 63. God, please help me go with the flow instead of fighting the current. Amen and Asante. Don't be afraid. God's pushing your boat in a new direction, so try and enjoy it, even if the water looks a little scary sometimes. All right, Cancer, I hope that this helped you, and I hope that we connect again at a future reading. I'm going to be doing Scorpio now. But if you guys want to talk while I shuffle up, let me know. I'm sad. I never got my moped. I'm about to save it for next year though. So I'm still trying to get this RV. It's almost out. I'm gonna do this one instead. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Shadow work is necessary for someone in the collective. Shadow work. Someone's getting decent at compelling. Um, Once you finish your dark night and shadow work is when you'll start to get your spiritualized. If you're looking for the angels in the room. Or you have a block. Again, apologies are needed here from someone. Very toxic father that won't let someone speak. What's that right here? No, this way. All right. I'm gonna flip this real fast. Make this a little fast. I like all of this out. Eyebrows are just like little top. Right? It's still drawing. Alright. Let's switch over to Scorpio. Scorpio. Woo. Hi, Crystal. No, Pisces will be after this one. I'm getting ready to start Scorpio. How are you today? All right, Scorpio. You're sad over Scorpio? Aww. I'm good. I hope you get healing from the Scorpio. I all right. We've got growth, the Amazon rainforest. Other people noticing your growth, emerging, like coming out of the chrysalis. You coming out. Oh, coming out. People are saying it. Ooh. Creativity. Yeah, artists. Yeah. Definitely tapping into just your authentic you, a new purpose, and embracing it, and people recognizing this in you, recognizing your talents and skills, mastering a craft of some sort. Boundaries. With four, needing to hold those up though, with the people around you, or especially like a partnership or something like that. Clear terms. Always make sure there's a good contract. Good contract. And I've got light here with the angelic realm. This is part of your life purpose. You're protected on this. Others of you, like I said, getting to see angels, communicating with them, giving them gratitude for their help. Alright, that's some bullshit. Let's get into your energy here, Scorpio. Ooh. Beware of a burglar. This could be a 3D burglar, or this could just be somebody stealing your actual work. Like they may be waiting for you to finish painting a painting, writing a book, something like that, and then they're going to take it from you. This is a friend, and you need to cut that bitch out. No more. Yeah. Some of you going to want to change your passwords. I've got Page of Cups for yours, yeah. 10 of Swords and 4 of Swords. This is it's something you've been trying to cultivate, bring to life since you were younger. Others of you have got mass healing of self here. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. 5 of Swords. Some people have been talking about you, some of that 10 Swords shit, but I've got you focusing on you and your craft. And it's going to be noticed how much you've been able to do and grow with it. The Hermit. Your inner knowing, your inner light. Letting that guide you. Figuring out how to let that guide you. Chakras getting cleaned out. Doing a chakra alignment for someone here is going to help get that stagnant energy. I might do one tomorrow on the spiritual read. Oh, I haven't. Well, I'm not going to do the lay down kind. I was thinking about that one. Queen of Swords. Clear, strong communication. Definitely being able to speak. Someone's throat chakra is one of the last blocks that they've got, and it's just confidence, courage, speaking your truth, speaking. Always having to be on defense. For some of you, it went to the other side of it, where it's like, I always have to defend my life purpose. And, Temperance. We've got healing from it. Mastering how to speak with those, whatever quality you're trying to pull out, where these past wounds or pastimes, don't affect you. Queen of Pentacles. Turn in a profit, though. At the end of this, clearing up karma. Like, from your life, it feels like you just really are releasing a lot. 9 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, 9 of Wands. You making money, honey. You're going to be making money. Everybody's going to see the growth, the recognition. Reminder, when you start to blow up, the haters come out. So make sure that you're shielded every day, and just don't let what the haters say get to you. Especially if they see you as competition, they're going to start being like, this is this and that's that. Don't let it, you know what I mean? Let's get to your work. Hi, I'll read that in a second. Oh, Island. Three of Pentacles, working with other people. Again, contracts. Contracts being big. Don't just do it on a handshake or anything like that. If you can't take a picture of your work before you sell it as proof, because sometimes people pay a little bit for it and then put their name on it and sell it for more. But, yeah. You're just hard at work, doing good, growing, but there's that Five of Swords. Like I said, the haters are going to come out. Yeah, King, let them. King of Swords, yeah, Seven of Wands, and Ace of Cups. You're going to have no problem defending yourself against your new beginning. You just like, mm-mm. King of Wands. Hard at work, high energy. It's a high energy month. The Lovers. Ooh, some of you are going to meet somebody out there while you're through your work. High Priestess. You may get feelings out of the day, especially if you aren't shielded or if you're wanting to stay aware of what people are saying to you. Remember, those feelings that you start feeling out of nowhere are going to be the haters and what they're saying. It's hitting you. You're tuned in. And then Page of Wands. Lots of high energy. If you can bring fun to work, you're not going to hate it. You know what I mean? And for some of you, it's just because you love to do it. It's so much fun to do work. So, you know, and that pisses people off. Yeah, that's literally what some people are mad at you about. Do they make that mouth thing? It's like, I enjoy my day, and because I can enjoy my day, and you just like to be pissed about it, you can be talking shit about me. My sunny disposition pisses you off. Okay. All right, let's get to your relationships. All right, Hanged Man. We're looking at a relationship or situationship. For some of you, others of you, something that was put on pause is moving forward. And I've got someone else who's putting a pause on dating. Because you end up meeting somebody on at the job. Like, you might take your apps down. You might pause your apps for a minute. All right. Four of Wands. It's moving forward, though. I feel like, yeah, where it's really moving forward. Look at that Eight of Wands. It's coming in fast. It's going from pause to woo. Five of Cups, High Priestess, Injustice. Um, some of you, yeah, it's going to be an X. But I got a big chunk of you guys where it's like, that's why you paused yourself, was you were healing from a relationship. And, you know, time to not. You know, no more pause. No more pause for you. You paused enough. Now it's time to not pause. But it does, it adds just happiness to your life. I got a lot of happiness. Four of Cups. Yeah. But this is more you in this Three of Pentacles energy. Just healing from the heartache. Don't get stuck on somebody from the past, though. For some of you, you're thinking about this past person. It's like, that's not the person, though. Page of Swords. And the Devil. For some of you, this fool's going to reach out when you start dating someone new. It's like, you're moving on with your life, and, oh! Again. The Star. It's going to bring healing to you, though. Right? The world. You're like, I got this new life. I am all that in a bag of chips. And sorry, you didn't see that soon enough. But I'm happy. You know what I mean? Whoever you meet on the job is way better than this fool. Others of you, yeah. Your pause is going forward. Addressing something. Addressing something for someone. And then I got like this sexual feeling. For some of you, this Devil and Wands and Star Balance is that, oh my. Alright, what's your guidance here? Ten of Pentacles. You are right where you need to be. Keep investing in you, your legacy and happiness. This is what you're going to be known for. Well, one of the things for some, well, you know. Two of Wands. I like this for you. You take a more long-term approach, like 10-year planning. Somebody's going to be looking at a new 10-year plan. Or your 10-year is paying off. And the Knight of Wands. Judgment. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, and then Justice at the bottom of that. This is just going to be, this is a good relationship headed towards you. It really is. Someone that's going to build with you. Thinks more long term. But definitely your recognition helps bring in a new lover. You meet him out there. On the job. The Moon. Untouched is coming through. Like, people can't fuck with you. With this shadow work. It definitely, you've grown a lot, and you're getting a partner that's just on a more serious wavelength. But we've got this Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups, and this isn't immature energy. I'm getting this energy as like fun times. Remember, the Knight of Cups loves to love. You know what I mean? So you have someone who definitely wants to court you and do romantic-y things with you. Wants to be seen in public with you. Wants to get to say that that's my so-and-so. Nine of Swords. This is your fears. Remember, I have you nervous and not wanting being able. For some of you, I have someone who's going to possibly reject this person this year. Thinking of an ex. And then Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that decision. Try to think long term. You know, and when this ex reaches out, if you're in a new happy relationship, remember that's your closure conversation, not a rekindling conversation. That's what Spirit's trying to give you there. It's your closure. Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, and Eight of Cups. Yeah, but somebody's gonna try. You get your breakout, and then they're gonna try. Well, now I want you. Right? They don't want to grow with you. And it's like, oh, well, no. Goals, interaction, yeah. Things paying off. Imagination. Creation. Big creation. And the nightmare. Be aware of what's going on in your mental space. Signs that you're under attack. This person from the past needs to stay in your past. They may have done things that you're unaware of. Especially things like telling you thoughts to keep you in a pause if you're unaware. Hi, dear live. And hi, Audrey. I've got loneliness, apology, and triumph. You were just in this healing. You did this healing work. You conquered all this shit. No one could stop you. I mean, your own parents couldn't stop you. They couldn't stop you. No one can stop you. You know what I mean? You're unstoppable. And that's why you're going to be holding that trophy at the end. But someone's coming to apologize. Passion ignited. Big creation vibes. Just raw, authentic expression. Third eye chakra. Doing exercises, mindful meditations, guided meditations to help strengthen your third eye. Others of you, you're finishing creating what you've been seeing. And then choose wisely with a 7. Take that pause and reflect before you make any decisions, especially who you're going to be adding into your flock, contracts, things like that. Solar plexus chakra. This is what you are here to do. Don't doubt it. Oh, I just skipped all over that. Generational cycle occurs. You break them most. Spiritual authority and adult trauma wounds. Standing your ground. Speaking clearly for yourself. Casting, bindings, learning, you may need to bind somebody in your life. If I was vibing for you, I would. That bitch is no good. That's the devil. I did it with the devil too. So I get it. Abundance is yours and karmic relationship. Yeah. And as soon as you start taking off, you start getting noticed. Here they come. Oh, hi. Hey, good looking. Kill it. Get the shotgun. Shoot its ass. Why are you on my property? Like, they try to block you from it. Now they want a piece of the pie. Like, light worker. What are you here to do, boo? Chakra overstimulated or active. This person may mess with your mouth or your mind. You might get, if you feel burning, they're trying to send things to you. Enlightened. I've got transcendence over this year. Somebody somebody already has done their ascension, their soul ascension, their first, at least their first major ascension. They might be working on their second major ascension. Attractive attraction. You're pulling good towards you. Illusion or fake. Beware of somebody trying to offer you like a record deal or a contract, something like that with them, and they're not even a record producer. You know what I mean? But like a modeling company being like, pay this much money for the pictures, but then they don't actually ever try and send the pictures out. They just take your money. Something like that. You're being tested on your ability to listen and be guided on that one. Because there's a real one out there for you, but you might fall for a fake. And then tired. Hope. Fear and caution. With grounded. That's why it's taken so long for you to get where you need to go. This person manipulated you to make you scared, or encourage you to pick a different path first that was safer or more socially accepted. But you're right where you need to be. You can still have this dream. It's getting ready to happen. You know what I mean? If you have extreme fatigue, that is a sign of attack. You know, if you're not wearing yourself out, to get worn out from nowhere is heal. Finishing that up, or you just did and it's the big reveal. Light magic, concentrated energy and intentions. Remember, what we think, speak, and energetically feed at something is how it's going to grow. And that includes ourselves. So definitely those positive affirmations and such. Black. And jealousy, yeah. There's somebody you guys need to block, bind, something like that. One of these little haters. Because when people talk shit about people and what they're trying to create, that puts that energy out there too. And some people know that and they still like to do it. I hope you fail. I hope it fails. And it's like, ooh. Calm your evil tits. Yeah, dark entities and harm. So just be cautious, Scorpio, because somebody's not happy about your growth or what you're creating. Divine intervention, yeah. That's why they're getting hit. Alright, let's go ahead and pull you guys your Offering goddess energy. Sorry, is it shaking the thing? I was swinging my foot. I had to pull it back up. My bad. Alright. 26. K-Tash. Sacred Lust. Ooh. I love how she's balancing on this line. Like, inner courage. Pride of self here. This is just celebration of you. Authentic you and who you came here to be. Everything's getting balanced out, though. Alright, 26. Ketesh, goddess of sacred lust, Egypt, temple lovers, element fire. Oh, my overtouching marijuana. Ketesh, the mistress of the gods, is the Egyptian goddess of sacred sexuality, ecstasy, and fertility. Her two men, yes, are the fertility god Min and Montu, the god of war. Ketesh's guidance. You are an erotic creature. You have a divine right to experience sensual ecstasy. It is sacred to give and receive pleasure. Embodiment. You deserve to feel good. It feels good to feel good. So allow yourself to feel good. Lean into your sacred lust. Turn up your own fire and quench your thirst. Dance with pleasure. You're daring to embrace your you daring to embrace your sensuality will set the world on fire. Goddess declaration. It feels good to feel good. All right, Moldavite, healing, protection, telepathy, connection. All right, let's get you guys your prayer. Oh, go ahead and feel free to pause that. Maybe I'll pull my energy off of it. 28, God, please release me from toxic karmic ties. Yeah. Show me any further awareness or repentance I need to move forward. Amen and Asante. Shielding yourself from this person. For some of you, you're being asked to bind them because they've done this to other people or they're planning to. And you're the only one that knows how to do it around them. You know what I mean? Or it's rare things you'd at least be willing to. You know what I mean? Because apparently other people failed. Dang. Alrighty. I hope that this helped you in some way or fashion, Scorpio. I'm going to do Pisces next. We'll do Pisces. I don't know who comes along here all the time and starts talking about Mexican food. It makes me hungry, but you're mean. I have someone who just is always like, you're lazy, and it's like, I'm not lazy. It's like you could never do enough to please this person. If you sit down to take a break, they're just pissed that you took a break. slave driver. A fucking slave driver. Somewhere where your partner goes like real stupid with group mentality. Alone they might not be so bad, but you get them in a group of people and it's like, who the fuck are you? A little one's like harsh. Little itchy nose. I can read Ray's now, or Roy, sorry. Hello from Ireland. Have a great weekend. Be careful of the... Oh, yeah, I don't let any dark energy touch me. It looks like it sometimes, but it doesn't actually. Right, can't sing too much of it or I might get flagged and blocked again. I hate that I can't play the radio louder. Alright. Oh. I just kicked myself on the computer. Bug life. Hugs and kisses. So bug. I mean, I can be. I can be a lot of things, so. I don't know that. Hi, Brooke. Yeah, I can see the hand wave one. That emoji I can see. The other ones, I'm like, what is that? That was a big old red hand, so I can see it. Alright. I might not be trying to tap in my weed. Not even, well, if you're gonna smoke my weed, you better just tip me then, and then I can buy a new top, and then you can hit it. How about that? Hey, Kyle. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm actually getting ready to do Pisces. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do Pisces. I just got on Scorpio. My roommate, well, soon to be ex roommate, is back. I know. I kind of let people crash on the new place. This one I had hope would stay. I don't know. As long as you want it. I'm really. I'm just kind of that kind of person. So. All right, we've got happiness with 19. Ellie. Sorry. That's the charming of it all. And then activation. Inner joy is going to help you realize something, assess something, or get to it's going to help you with an inspiration, yeah, for someone. Something about like a coding activation within you. Um, Especially if you can do something to tap into your solar plexus, tap into your inner joy, a joy, something that you really like doing, like like kayaking or something. Life force energy, yes. Big tap in, big code activation. Getting into breathing for someone here is gonna be big, like deep belly breathe. It's like my friend Chucho. I love Chucho. He does this on his page with people, like where it's that, and then you breathe in. That's gonna help some of you though, or the alternate nose. 10 with deliberation. I've got little Buddha vibes for you coming on. But especially after you get that activation, you're gonna. Someone's gonna be meditating more this month than they have been, or doing more reflective work. Um, More tap into gifts. More gift work definitely this month. If you don't journal, but you know me and journals. um, but yeah. All right, let's get into your energy, Pisces. Okay, your energy. Oh, yeah. Sorry, someone's dealing with like a fake ass attention whore. Sorry about that. When you cut them out, you get a lot happier. That might be the happiness you need to create. Snip, snip. Scissors, anyone? Uh, but I've got Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. Something ain't right, and you know it. It feels off, and you need this new perspective. You heard something, and it's just like something's not getting grounded that was supposed to. Yeah. The Empress. Definitely shielding and protecting what you're trying to grow, though. Nervousness for someone here about a level up, about it getting grounded ever. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's a missed opportunity. This person is a missed opportunity. What you're creating is still gonna happen, but there's a person where it's like it's just empty promises. They're gonna delay you. They're gonna delay your progress. You're gonna go faster on your own. Someone may have even asked you to wait for them. No, we don't do that. Yeah, hanged man. Someone actually asked you to put their fucking life on pause for them. And for what? What are they out there doing? Probably what you heard that you don't want to freaking hear. Did you, right? Let's get into your work. I've got nine of wands. Definitely putting up a barrier. Like, I got somebody looking, grass is greener somewhere else. Like, there's somewhere you want to go, but you don't leave where you're at, and it's from time or whatever, but you're beaten and bruised from being here. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Get nine of cups. That, there I am looking at the green grass. That's everything that I need, but not going to the grass. Why don't you go to the grass? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Take the pause and look at it. Eventually, you're going to see it's better to make the move. And it's just going to take you getting the courage and however long that takes. So that's why, this is different amounts of time for people. But you are going to be making that move. Yeah. It's like, don't miss this opportunity. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Like, it's a direct handout from God. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I got Eight of Cups there. It's going to be hard to work with, like, friends. I got friends being what you don't want to leave. Knight of Wands, yeah. The Devil. For some of you, it's just physically demanding, like very physically demanding. And others of you, it's like a battle with somebody. Or I got some customer service. I was triggering. Yeah. Dang. I don't know what kind of customers you're dealing with. So sorry. King of Wands. You take the move. You feel levels above where you used to be after you make this move. Just confident, self-worth, passion. Two of Wands. It's making the decision, waiting to hear back. You get it eventually. It's just waiting to hear back. Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. The only thing stopping you is you here, and it's because you're scared. Don't be scared. It's just a new opportunity. Alright. Relationships. Oh, let's go from this way. Relationships. Someone is getting away from a control freak, and you have this brand new opportunity. Yeah, the spirit is asking you to leap in a new direction. I know it's quick for some of you guys. Others it's a little bit farther down the road, but I got a quickness here for most of the collective where it's just like out of that shit and into something amazing that makes you happy. It's stable. It's stable. They're mentally stable. They're emotionally stable. It's different, you know? Unfortunately, it's different for you, but some of us, we attract things in life till we heal and don't want to, and don't. Gee. Nine of Pentacles. Uh, Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Dates. Planning with somebody. This may be an offer that has been given to you before and you rejected it, or one I've got a long time coming for someone here. Like, somebody has their eye on you. Six of Swords, Five of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. You are a little reserved at the offer at first. Just because it's, right? You're like, I just got out of some shit. Do I really want to get into some shit? Some of you aren't even going to be looking. You're like wandering the world. I mean, not literally. You might be like going on, a lot of trips, just like out living the solo. That was your plan or whatever. And then, boom. Then, you know what I mean? It's not going to slow you down. It's someone to go with you, right? Because the right person doesn't slow you down. They can just keep up. Well, I mean, unless you need slow down, right? Like, hey, you going to make a big mistake. Four of Swords. Especially, these Buddha vibes. This person, is on a spiritual practice too. So, Seven of Swords. Yeah. And the Hangman. You keep this going kind of slow. As slow as you can, you know what I mean? Just because you're like, I got out of some shit. And I feel like it's a trap to get into some new shit. I'm still healing from some shitty ass shit. Like hoeing. Hoeing. The Magician. Ooh. This person is also able to conjure. This person, like I said, is a spiritual practice. Um, and they are on that level. Others of you, it's the, no matter what, they have that. That's cool. Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. I was gonna say, you can't help it. You can't help it. You end up loving them. Which is totally fine. And then let's get your guidance. Queen of Cups. Don't be too emotionally detached or despondent. As looking at her face, don't be looking down at love like it's a burden. Um, and I get what you're getting out of, but try not to look at love as a burden because it's a blessing. Knight of Swords. Ooh. Page of Cups. Yeah, this love offer, it stirs it up. I've got, rapid communications and stuff like that, but it's just, I've got like this one pace and then love, and it's like bump, 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 bump all over. So, yeah, Queen of One. I wonder why the Chariot, because it's sexy. You can't help it. They sexy. Thank you, God, for this next person who is all that. They got the practice, they got the body, they got the soul and spirit, and you're like, oh, refreshing. The Sun. You've been with this person in a previous life. they have a similar light to you. Um, Two of Swords. It's like got Meg from whatever it's called. What is that? Hercules. When she's like, I will say I'm in love. Like, no, I'm not. But you are. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You guys are both going to be feeding into this equally, giving it the same amount of time and energy. Knight of Cups. And I'm going with the this person is just you both being willing to fall in love again and enjoy it. Sorry, there was just like a whole bunch of energy. But yeah, just that's because the Knight of Cups is happy to love, eager to love. But you've got that fear. So you're gonna be moving past it. Right? Making that offer in love, being, brave enough to make the offer. For some of you, you're the pursuer. You can't help it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Seven of Wands. You might, and Ace of Cups, have to defend this relationship or the speed that it moves at. Right? I've got friends or family are going to be like, really? You just got out of this relationship and you're taking somebody else again. Okay, well, yeah. All right, robbery. Yes. Watch that ex you're getting rid of, though. Change your accounts. Passwords are big. Yeah. Hey, goddess. This bitch might steal your shit while you're at work. And, like, your kids are at school. Like, come in, grab your TV and your couches, and then you come home to nothing. Change the locks on your door. Sweet dreams. Oh, you won't be having them eventually, but... Do you? And then trap. Yeah. You don't get why you're scared to fall in love again. You picked one of them, eh? Shit happens. We've got schedule and a mask with alliance. Yeah. This person was a phony and wasted your time. Well, it's not, they manipulate all your time. If you've got kids, they took you from the kids, like try to make you feel bad if you want to spend time with just your fucking kids. You know what I mean? And that's where you're like, I do not know about dating. You might have PTSD from this relationship tapping into your energy. Like, I feel the twitchies. Was she abusive too? Or he? Well, I mean, depends which one, but yeah, I was feeling it was happening to someone where they were dealing with a female one. I'm like, nope. Listen, just because I whoop my mom's ass does not mean I'm abusive. This is my mugshot shirt. Mugshot shirt, yeah. She put hands on me first. What was I supposed to do? Chakra overstimulated, active. You gotta get the stress. I was like, try and do some meditations, calming incense, or a diffuser with oil will help you. But bringing in calming energies, if you can get Lavender lotus. I like lily too. Mm, share time to shine. Speak the truth about what happened to you. For some of you, your story is testimony that's going to help somebody else. You might want to look into doing like a little blog or a page or something. Um, but yeah, a meditation and an activation is going to help you understand a purpose that you're supposed to bring here. That's different for everybody. And then move in silence. For some of you, right? You gotta keep things quiet. While you're getting ready to. It's like you've got to get the stage ready. And then you're like, oh. I've got soulmate and root chakra. Yeah, you're going to know with this person. They might also be able to help you with some of your work. If you have any blocks. Someone's kid is very ornery. But they may be ornery at inappropriate times. You might get a call from the school this week. They're being found out. Okay, so, and inner small circle. But everybody's going to find out the truth about this person. You may be making cuts, though, and doing it quietly, if you can. And then others of you, he might be in the office with a friend. Let's just put it that way. Or she. They. Attractive attraction. Very sexy vibes between you and this person. Tired. Yeah, especially if you're feeling drained a lot. Meditation's going to help you with that, to be honest. You gotta get a meditation practice going if you don't have one. And then unworthy, especially while you're dealing with these wounds, which are, and it's blocking the rest of your lower chakra system. When we doubt our worthiness. Because you are worthy. This person just made you not feel it. Hi, Star. We are on Pisces. Betrayal, betrayed. If you're not realizing it yet, this person is not true to you. Or he might be able to get friends together to come get shit at your house. Lock the doors. Change the locks. Something. New passcode, I don't know. But you got an ex that's coming for the TV and some furniture, and if you have valuable jewelry from like a grandma or mom, you're gonna want to get that. Somebody faked being an alien. I've got self-worth and confidence. Doing those affirmations, I am worthy every day. And then we've got healing, energetic, physical, and emotional, divine intervention, and friendships. Especially when you get this new activation, you're going to get a small little pack of friends to work with that have the same gifts as you. Or some are going to do one-on-one classes because it is just better. A smaller classroom might help also. Homeschooling. Energetic, spiritual attack. And then third party influencing or interfering, magic being done. For some of you, this person's mama or daddy is the puppeteer behind their behavior, or a friend. For some of them, it's them, and they manipulate other people. But they're going to try and influence other people, how they see you. I have someone who's going to paint the picture. They're the victim. You know what I mean? So they're sitting here attacking you energetically, right? Attacking you in the 3D. And then they're going to be, I'm the victim. Yeah, they're being found out, right? The only person who might buy their bullshit is their small little circle. And then eventually their small little circle is going to be like, well, I stayed stupid for you. Crown chakra and karma. Yeah. Career, work. They might be calling in and complaining to your boss falsely, trying to get you fired. This person is petty. Damn. Destiny, yeah. And again with the lotus helping. Meditations with lotus. This is all for your best. That's why I know it doesn't feel like what you went through was for your best, because that wasn't, but like it ending is for your best. Completion at 10. 2, the waiting game. That's what I'm saying. There's this little like setting up the stage time. So I was getting, it's just divine aligning. And that's what I'm saying. You may be out bouncing around, but this person's on your vibe, and you're gonna like walk into them. You know what I mean? You're getting new people that are on your level. Separation. And then rejoice in celebration. So you got freedom. And maybe that's what's gonna help you. You know, get the friends you can actually trust. You know what I mean? Together. Have fun. You need to bring happiness in. But yeah, ding dong, the witch is dead. You know what I mean? I celebrated my divorce, the first one. Second one, I didn't. Well, no, I did. Never mind. Yeah, no, I celebrated, but I was like, wait a second, I remember that one. Solitude with 9, definitely reflecting those meditations, writing down your experiences, anything you see, things like that. And then throat chakra. Some kind of attacker. I could, somebody is got threatened or is getting threatened. You need to change your locks. Oh, alright, let's get you African goddess energy. I'm pray for your Pisces, your healing, the death of your abuser. Medusa. Somebody doing mirror work this month. Um, if you want to, Medusa, you won't get turned to stone unless she wants to. I'm just kidding. She has to listen. All right. So, summoning Medusa, calling her 3 times. That usually helps. You can do it with a flame. You don't have to do it 3 times, but uh, it's a trick to guarantee it. You know what I mean? That's what I said. All right, Medusa, Shadow of Rage, Libya, Temple, Shadows, Element, Fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster bitch. The truth? This Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom's rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Medusa's shadow guidance. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaking, but underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken. Feeling undervalued is overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Like, yeah, we don't have rage rooms anymore, but if you can get to one of those, like chaos art, throwing paint. I just see throwing paint. So that might help you. Embodiment. Take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control, flooding it with loving, healing, golden light. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have a right to your full range of emotions, including anger. Sacred rage inspires us to run for office, lead protests, and shift policies. But unhealthy rage can devour your very soul. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. Goddess declaration. I have a right to feel my feelings. Especially dealing with those PTSDs. I'm sorry, did you even see that? If you need any help with that, email me. I've had to deal with that before. I'm going to go ahead and say I pray healing for your PTSD. Ruby, increased abundance, passion, lucid dreaming, and light of the soul. Here for you. And again, if you need to pause to pull energy off of it, feel free. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab you guys your prayer. God, help me be more compassionate. Show me times I was not, so I can learn and do better. Amen. And Asante. And right now, understand that God completely understands that you are dealing with healing right now. But maybe there are times that you could you know, it's hard, right? You're doing the best you can. I don't know why I just been alone. Alright. I hope that helps you, Pisces, in some way or fashion. And I hope we get to connect again at another reading. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much. If you are waking up for the day, have a blessed day. And if you're going to bed for night, sweet dreams. Alright, Stella. Hey, that's awesome. I hope it helps. Alright, I'm going to get off here. I know the spiritual reading tomorrow that I wanted to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do, I'm going to have one most likely. And do a live later for personal reading, sorry. Just a lot of different energies. If you're interested in one though, a private reading, email barefootbalancedmama@gmail. Alrighty. Does anyone have anything they want to say before I get off? Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Alright. I love you guys.